Hey guys, welcome to my PMP mindset video series. Now we're gonna talk about topic number 2, which is managing stakeholder expectations in predictive projects and managing the stakeholder expectations in agile project, how they two are different. And in order to do that, first step you need to do is get my EduHubSpot's PMP mindset tool. How to get that? I'm going to explain that to you at the later part of the video, but first let's go right into it. Left click on the home page tab of managing stakeholder expectation. Then let's read the difference between the two. Waterfall may not involve the customer or project owner in the process once the end objective has been set, with the exception of some check-ins for the deliverables. Incorporating customer feedback is not a continuous step in the process because the project timeline is set forth from the beginning. Okay, so in the traditional projects, the stakeholder expectations is managed quite differently because the stakeholders are not involved at every junction, I would say. They are involved actually typically at the milestone level. So, they will check in here and there, but they are not involved throughout the project. So the, expectations are set up quite differently as compared to agile projects. In agile projects, the stakeholder involvement, stakeholder collaboration is much more required. So let's read what agile project says. As part of agile, clients are involved in every step of the project development process. According to the Agile Manifesto, the highest priority is to satisfy customers through early and continuous software delivery. Therefore, business owners are expected to provide feedback to the development team throughout the project. So exactly, on Agile projects, the stakeholder expectations are managed throughout. I would say, like at every sprint review, at every sprint planning, at every iteration, stakeholders are so actively involved that their expectation level is much different as compared to predictive projects where stakeholders are involved mainly at the milestone level, at a high level. Okay, so let's do one question. A project is delayed because the deliverables are not of acceptable quality. A change is required. First, the project manager issues a formal change request and communicates the change to all stakeholders. The stakeholders are not satisfied with this. They want a more detailed report about the nature of the delay. What should project manager do next? Once again, keep in mind all of these questions are scenario-based questions. I have deliberately added scenario-based questions just to give you the real feel of the PMP exam. So option A, review the communication management plan and stakeholder engagement plan. Looks like a correct choice because the team is not happy with the communication or how the stakeholders would be engaged. So reviewing the communication management plan and stakeholder management engagement plan could be a correct choice, but let's read the other options first. B, provide a change request to include the stakeholder expectations in the project management plan. So first of all, stakeholder expectations are already part of the project management plan. So it's not that they are not. And it's not necessary that you will do a change request to include the stakeholder expectations, because as I mentioned, stakeholder expectations are already part. So you don't do a change request for that. So option B is already out. Let me double click on that. It shows that it's a wrong answer choice. Okay. Option C, organize a meeting with the sponsor to better understand stakeholder expectation. Sponsor is basically the big boss. Why would you involve the big boss just to understand the stakeholder expectation? If, for example, stakeholders are not satisfied, I would most likely talk with my stakeholders and not with the big boss on something like this. So C is like a too extreme choice. So this should be out as well. Okay. Option D, review the communication management plan, follow it and issue a status report. Now, you can review the communication management plan. I can understand. But over here, if you see over here, it says the stakeholders are not satisfied with the communication you did. So if you review the communication management plan, you probably would end up doing the same thing and they are already not satisfied. So you really want to understand that how they want to be engaged. So which says, the question says they want a more detailed report about it, right? So if they want a more detailed report, this means they want to use that detailed report for better understanding of the project. So you have to go to your stakeholder engagement plan, understand that how stakeholders would be engaged, what type of communication they require to make sure they are actively engaged. So option A is a better choice than option D, because in option D you're only reviewing the communication management plan. But in option A, you're reviewing the communication management plan, and on top of that, you're doing the stakeholder engagement plan. So option A is a better choice. Let me double click on that. And that is my correct choice. If you want to see the written explanation of this, just click here to see the answer explanation. It will show you exactly why option A is better. I just explain it to you on the video. So let me remove that again, so that the tool is neat and clean for you. If you want to understand the video, if you want to again listen to my video, you can of course watch this video again, or you can click on this video where I am explaining the entire question once again. Okay. If you want to practice question number 2, there is another question which I've added on this concept. Now this is what you have to do. First click on go back to home page. How to get this tool for free of cost? Just go on my website www.eduhubspot.com. When you go on my website, you will see two options over there. Either bottom right hand side, you will see an option of chat, click on that chat option, talk to one of my team member, or you request a demo, book a demo, and you will directly, based on the timeline, you can connect directly with one of my team member, and they're gonna set up a 30-minute Zoom call with you. Now, what is the purpose of this Zoom call? They're gonna explain you how to use this tool. They're gonna understand your background, what you are doing, how you are doing in your studies, and they will give you some pointers. After the end of the call, of that Zoom call, they're gonna email this mindset tool for you free of cost. If you are my student or if you are not my student, you will, irrespective of that, you will get this tool free of cost. Only thing I ask from you is go on my website and talk to them. Give us those 30 minutes, because ultimately I want to make sure that I'm impacting your life, not just by helping you pass the PMP exam, but touching your hearts. That's my end goal. And please don't forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, because I'm gonna explain this entire 15 concepts, everything. Like before the real PMP, you have to watch these 15 sections, wear your PMI hat in order to pass these exams successfully. And don't forget to send me an email when you pass this exam, because these emails help me a lot. It motivates me a lot to make something as beautiful like PMI mindset tool, which I did. Hey guys, I hope you liked this video on managing the stakeholder expectations, my second video of the PMP mindset series which I have started. My next video would be on change request, very important. Do look out for that, and the other side you will see my most favorite video. If you want to understand, you can click on that. Once again, thank you, and I hope you like it. Do mention that in the comments, that how was the video.